taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
No jump. Ready?
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing really well, and let the opponent deal with that.
A second down pass play there, but it's in. That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Off play action, Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Niners are going on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45. You look at the defense for these Texans.
They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB. they'd easily move into the top 5.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Well, this defense for the Texans very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Lamar changing the play. On 1st down, it's Morrison. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The Niners at 4-5, a game under 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll run with Etienne. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Going for it, here's Etienne. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Houston.
Now they'll change things up. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Still going inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A big play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jackson now. Throw left side complete. That's Morrison. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. This is taken at the 18. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, Fields. That is caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Fields going to change things up here.
And the Texans first down.
Juju. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And this will be a Texans first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, we got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
From the gun, here's Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch,
that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Fields. Pass complete to Addison. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
and frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Jackson looking to throw on third. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Morrison. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down inside the 30. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. They'll run on first down. It's Morrison. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up second down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. One play action, Fields. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
13. Report.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morrison. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson. Flushed out right. He finds his man complete. It's Morrison. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it, and the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They're going with Beckham on the end around. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Meanwhile, Fields with a throw here caught by Addison. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 30. And the Texans first down.
In motion right is Addison.
Hey, 551, 550. Angel. Go.
On first down, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, Etienne. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. And quickly, they get to the line. Fields now to throw. Completes this to Addison out left. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now Fields sliding out of the pocket. And I think the ball's out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. From 8 yards out. And the Texans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Texans 14.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Monday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Morrison. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Hey, middle.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And oh, my goodness. Here's a 5th interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Jackson now. This one to tight end Hockenson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They have the nice cushion.
Background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 53 yards. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Fields on first down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. From the gun, Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Buying time to his left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Niners on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Morrison. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Up the middle they go. It's Morrison, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Slot man moves right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. To throw is Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. T.J. Hockenson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Texans 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Widen up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. He's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
A gain of 27 on play.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And my goodness, another interception. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
At the 36-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Down the right sideline, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here we go,
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And one last throw here for Fields. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the